And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First offering on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Trout looks up and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field.
Center fielder, number 4.
Chopped weakly to the left. Howard gloves it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Digging in, Carlos Correa. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And he takes ball 1.
And in the first inning, with this guy already looking a little shaky on the mound, I'd have to think you'd have to throw him a strike right here. He hasn't proven.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him. In there with the stolen base. Chopped toward the second baseman. Reined in. And there's out number 2. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. Standing in, Yuli Gurriel. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Paul Calhoun will stand in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. Started that swing a bit too early. Now he'll step off. The 0-1 on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-2. This is pulled into right. Reddick is there, and he has it for the out. Digging in now, number 6. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game.
Number 6.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Barehanded at his knees. Just late. He's safe. That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit, and the inning continues. First pitch on its way to Upton. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Springer has a read on it. And that's the third out. Now at the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. They'll get us started in the top of the second. In there, and it's 0-1. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Giro, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Marwin Gonzalez goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. This is line to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Right fielder.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Tapper up the line. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Evan Gaddis now standing in. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. In there, the base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. So it's back to the top of the order now. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone.
And to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Line drive to center field. Trout will get there, and he puts it away to... Stepping up to the plate, Jeffrey Marte. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. In now is Andrelton Simmons, his career line. First pitch coming, here it is. Missed with a slider. Simmons takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leap with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So digging in now, Caleb Howard. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Bregman is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding into the box, number 37. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. Full sets. Here it is on 0-1. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Correa has got it, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Bregman. He singled his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the move is Upton. 1 away. Stepping in, Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Popped him up. Number 6 waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. So stepping in, Yuli Gurriel. He flew out in his last at-bat. And that's by him. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Here's Eric Young Jr. now. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's 2 for 4. First pitch on its way. 4-1.
1 ball, no strikes.
high fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Reddick. He leaves his feet, but it's off the wall. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Ready now, Cole Calhoun hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Now moved by the manager to bring the corners in, so they'll try to cut down the runner at home, but they'll give up the run for an out if it's hit to a middle infielder. One strike now from Cole. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Now at the plate, number 6. Base is empty in front of him with one away following the RBI ground out. In there, strike one. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And that's the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. Cole's ready. Here's the 0-1. Good breaking ball that time in for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And Trout has himself a base hit. So still 2 away, and Justin Upton will bat next. At the plate, Justin Upton. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. Ready with the 0-1. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And Upton lays off again, and he's in control of the count. It's 3-1. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Low for ball 1. Starting to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And it's 1-2. And a big strikeout there at the lead. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now as we begin the top of the 4th.
The left fielder, number 9.
Hit sharply on the ground. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Stepping up now, Tony Kemp hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Back up the middle. Simmons has it. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Stepping into the box, Josh Reddick. Kemp breaks with the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Evan Gattis. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Evan Gattis.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Gattis, playing here in his age 31 season. He was selected in the 23rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Ready for another chance? Andrelton Simmons. He reached on a single in his first try. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Number 37.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch.
And the shortstop is under it. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jose Altuve. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you can speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy, working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it more skill and finesse.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. Digging in, Carlos Correa. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard down the line. And that's through for a hit. Digging in once again, Yuli Gurriel. No hits to this point. Hit the other way out toward right field. Calhoun has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Looking to minimize the damage here. No balls and a strike to count. 3 runs, 9 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros. Jose Alvarez trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Coming to the plate now, Tony Kemp, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Correa at second, Gonzalez on at first with 2 down. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Into the box now, Josh Reddick. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. And that's through into center field, base hit. 1 run scores. The run scores from second. It's 6-1. Evan Gattis now standing in prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez. He's 2 for 4. Hit hard on the ground towards second. The tag, and he is out. Here's Eric Young Jr. now. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
We were expecting a pitcher's duel in this one, but it's turned into a bit of a lopsided. Little tapper down the first baseline. And that's the first out. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Cole Calhoun. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. 0-1 the count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. To his left, Correa on to first, and there are 2 down. Ready once again, number 6. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Cole has his target. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. This will be the one leading things off for Houston in the 6th. High and deep to right center. Back goes Trout, still ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning. Here's George Springer. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Now this one's crushed. Left field line, and it's a foul ball. Jim Johnson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Calhoun is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. Digging in and looking for more, Alex Bregman. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Fastball in there for a called strike.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
1 out, nobody on.
Yeah.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
Hansel Robles is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 57, Hansel Robles.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Back up the middle. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one. Here's Carlos Correa now. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Trout ranging back. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Bregman is on his way home. The relay on to third, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well. Now at the plate, Yuli Gurriel. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Sliced hard on the ground. He's got it. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score. Coming to the plate now, Marwin Gonzalez. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Tony Kemp would be next. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Calhoun has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Center fielder number 27.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Ready now for L.A., Justin Upton. It was a walk in his last trip. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one.
1-0.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. Bases are empty. One man out. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now Upton with a swing and a drive to deep left field. Gone! Here's Jeffrey Marte now. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. Now to the plate, Andrelton Simmons. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Marte, the runner at second with 1 away. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Correa backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Digging in to try it again. Caleb Howard. He went down on strikes last time up. Check swing called strike. 0-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you can...
A swing and a miss. That... Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Sharp ground ball to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Astros.
So 1 gone in the inning, and that brings up the right fielder, Josh Reddick. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Settling in now, Evan Gattis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Drilled right back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Altuve. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. 1-0 the count. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Jose Altuve is the second out in the 7th inning. Reddick over at second. Gattis at first. 2 out in the inning. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
1-2's the count.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Fouled away. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to... Into the box, number 37. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Two and two.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at and the count moves full.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Now batting.
Here's Eric Young Jr. now. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Hector Rondon takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1's the count.
And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And he misses there. 1-2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. So striding in, Mike Trout, 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. He couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman.
Third baseman, number 2.
He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Here's Carlos Correa now. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. Cam Bedrosian comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Stepping into the box, Yuli Gurriel. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. On to first. And now for the Angels, Justin Upton. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Justin Upton.
Ground ball foul down the left side. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Jeffrey Marte will be next. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
First baseman, Jeffrey
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single. In now is Andrelton Simmons. His past numbers against Hector Rondon. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.